At NDLEA, prevention has ably anchored in our war against drug abuse.
The World Drug Day is marked on 26 June every year.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, in conjunction with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, have started a week-long activities to celebrate the 2024 International Day Against Drugs and Illicit Trafficking. Addressing journalists in Abuja, the NDLEA chairman explained the rationale behind the fresh drive of the agency, justified the decision of the anti-narcotics body to go after the asset of drug barons and traffickers as part of ongoing offensive action against illicit drugs and cartels. Marwa, who was represented by the agency secretary, said the offensive action against drug cartels and traffickers launched in January 2021 has to date continued to yield the desired result with the arrest and prosecutions of several barons.
Firstly, our flagship WADA program, which is War Against Drug Abuse, a whole society approach to preventive action against drug abuse, will be 3 years old on June 26, 2024, having been launched on the World Drug Day 2021. I am proud to tell you that the program has been a tremendous success as an effective tool of advocacy for social action and as an awareness-driven vehicle for public engagement and collaboration against illicit trafficking and drug abuse. This program aligns well with this year's theme. Secondly, permit me to share with you that our offensive action against drug cartels and traffickers, launched in January 2021, has to date continued to yield the desired result with the arrest and prosecutions of several barons. As you are all aware, 2 serial traffickers got life imprisonment in court in April. Our prosecution efforts have continued to achieve successes in courts, given the painstaking investigations and diligence in the prosecution of cases. Our watertight case preparations are unassailable. This has been further strengthened with our forfeiture regime with the passage of Proceeds of Crime Act. Apart from conviction, the assets of the convicts used as instrumentality of the crime or the proceeds derived from a crime will be forfeited to the federal government. Indeed, a civil action in rem could be maintained against assets reasonably suspected to be proceeds of crime, in which case the burden of proving the illicit origin of the asset to be on the defendant who claims ownership of the asset. This diligent and painstaking preparation of investigation and prosecution explain the success of high conviction rate the agency has achieved thus far.
In his remarks, Country Deputy Representative, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, called on government at all levels and other stakeholders in Nigeria to invest in drug use preventive measures to avoid 40% rise in the population of drug users in the country, especially the youth population.
The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, also known as World Drug Day, is marked on 26 June every year to strengthen actions and cooperation in achieving a world free of drug abuse. This year's campaign recognizes that effective drug policies must be rooted in science, research, full respect for human rights, compassion, and a deep understanding of the social, economic, and health implication of drug use. A key highlight of the annual commemoration of the World Drug Day is the publication of the World Drug Report, which provides important data and information on the world drug problem, highlighting the trends of drug use and trafficking so that policymakers and implementers can be properly informed in developing targeted intervention and strategies to counter drug problems in their respective countries. The theme of this year's World Drug Day commemoration, the evidence is clear, let us invest in prevention, is particularly insightful for Nigeria, as it highlights the importance of adopting evidence-based preventive measures to counter drug use and substance use.
Prevention is an important aspect of the efforts to curb the menace of abuse of illicit drugs in the society. At NDLEA, prevention has ably anchored a war against drug abuse, WADA social advocacy program is a priority area for them. Within their modest means and with the support of the federal government and various stakeholders, NDLEA have invested in prevention by various means over the past 3 years as part of the reforms being undertaken in the agency. Olaimi Esun, Face by TV.